facts are out there that women tend to be paid less than men. We're still at that point of maybe about 80 cents on the dollar. And some of that is really driven from the decisions that women make also in their careers to either take a step back or take a pivot to be the caregiver either to their children or oftentimes to their parents. And, over the long run, that results in, possibly, not as much in savings, not as much asset accumulation. However, I also think that women really seek knowledge and want to not just place their money with a financial advisor, but really understand what it could potentially do for them so that they can make educated decisions around their finances. And I think that makes it the relationship that a woman has with her financial advisor a little bit different, in that she's not only looking for someone to manage the money, but someone to provide education and making sure that they're being heard. She's being heard throughout the relationship. Women also like to be given options. So not necessarily being told, okay, because your risk tolerance is this and your time horizon is that, this is how we should invest. They often like to be explained to them, like, here's a couple different options. Here are the pros and cons of each, and then allowing them to make that decision for themselves. And I really don't believe women are less risk averse. Most of my female clients take on more risk, but it's measured risk, and it's risk that can align well to a defined goal. So once a woman is well educated and feels comfortable with her finances, we often find that, if retirement is, 20 years away and we think retirement lasts another 30 years, so your time horizon is decades and decades, a female is very open to taking on more risk in those accounts once they understand that.